Okay, guys, I'm live and I invited Suzy, so we'll see if she pops in. And I'm going to try to go somewhere where it is has more light since our lights went out. Um, let's see. Okay, hey Glenn. We were live on Suzy's channel and then the lights went out and she lost me. So now we're popping over to my channel. So we'll see how that works. So Precious and I are going to come outside because it stopped raining. Maybe I'll sit in the car. Hey, what if we scare? I know. Hey again, Pearl. I don't know where Suzy is. I guess. Oh, there she is. Add to stream. Okay.
Hi, can you hear
There
me?
you are.
Do you know, like when you were saying,
Yes.
I don't know where she is? I go, I've been here. I've been watching you.
Well, you know why? On the phone, I had to
Did I not bring
switch
my?
off.
I didn't bring my soda.
You didn't bring your soda. Neither did I.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the hot car. Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's too bad. I feel oh, there I am, bigger.
All right. That's better.
I like your shirt. Well, now I
Thank
can't
you.
see everybody at the same time. Hi, Glenn.
Oh, Glenn found a Cutco
What?
block for $2. Nice. Those are worth money. Consider my son bought me a very expensive Cutco set. Crazy, crazy. Did we lose Jennifer?
We lost Jennifer. We lost Cody. We lost Amy.
Yes.
We lost so many people. I don't, lost.
Look, I brought Precious with me.
Nice.
She better
She's
not
like,
get out of this car because that little shit will run everywhere.
she's like, she's like, oh wait, who's here?
Yeah, it would be amazing if the knives were in it.
Yeah, for $2. I have a wood block that I was contemplating tossing in the trash. And then people say, hey, guess what you could upscale with? And I'm thinking, I don't know a lot of things you could upscale. It's a steak knife holder
Uh-huh.
and it has 6 holes in it. And I mean it's okay looking. I just didn't know if I could. I don't have time to be a long tail person. Like if somebody wants something, I would just say if somebody wants it for a
Oh,
bucky,
did you hear that?
what?
Oh, my alarm going off that my blood sugar was low.
I don't know.
I hate this thing. I hate it.
Go.
Let me watch. The phone's gonna switch. Okay.
What are you gonna do? Go eat something.
It'll be all right.
You have
It's
to take less medicine, I feel.
well, I did. I
What's
took like
happening?
the new med. I don't want to stop it all at one time. So the new pill that she gave me, I took a half of it, and it's still gone down to 69. And I ate.
You may,
So
if it's making you eat more than you usually eat, it can't be like that helpful in a way.
well, it's not making me eat more, but it's it's making me eat. Well, like for breakfast, I had toast. And then my mom called me over there because she was making bacon. So I had a sandwich. So that was like 4 slices of bread.
This is
But
that's
I didn't eat breakfast, so it's considered breakfast and lunch, I guess.
I get it. I'm just saying if you I don't normally Tony when he made bacon and eggs today and I had it. I had one egg and one bacon. But I don't usually eat anything. And then I got hungry for lunch because once I start eating, I feel like it's like a ripple effect. Like I keep
Mm-hmm.
going to eat more food all day.
Wait,
If I
hold
just
on.
don't
Dawn,
eat,
can you take her
I wait.
and get me the keys so I could put the car on? Because it's too dark inside to do my live. Here, take her, please.
It looked okay in the dark.
Don't you live in your car?
Yeah, because there's no lights. Take her, take
Uh,
her.
Right, you.
replacing it. I didn't even. I mean, I have not even heard of
Oh, I
Cutco
got the keys. Never mind.
until I was reselling, and then someone was like, "You have knives? Do you have Cutco's?" And people are always saying that, and I was thinking, "What's with Cutco's?" But now I know.
What did I tell you? John paid for those Cutco's like $2,400.
Really, I thought it was like 1,200, but like,
Oh,
wow,
maybe it was
that
1,200. I don't know. It was a
that
lot
it
more
was
than.
it was more than a nice oven that you needed for sure.
Sorry. So, can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right. I had
you
to
should,
put the car on. It's hot.
you might as well drive around and go somewhere.
I know. I should, huh?
Go to the shop and get what you need. You need a demi-tasse cup. You need a couple. Do you have it? Where do you have the rest of those treats? You should
I'm
show.
not going to the office.
You should go to your office. See it. Although your reception's kind of bad in there,
So,
but you should see if
do you hear the
anybody.
rain? I
Oh yeah.
can't hear you.
If anybody wants
I'm trying to hook you to my car, but it's okay.
maybe somebody would want some of those
I
oyster.
can't hear you. It's
Should I
probably me, not you.
should I go and come back?
I'm gonna go off.
Oh, you're gonna go off. You mean, oh, she's leaving. And now I'm here. Can everybody hear me? It's still live. It says it's live. I was thinking she should get her Rice Krispie treats that she's trying to sell or selling. And then maybe one of you guys would want. You guys. I used to work in a nursing home and I was doing art therapy. And I used to say, you guys. And one of the older women was like, I am not a guy. Don't call us guys. And I'm thinking, but like, guys doesn't necessarily mean you have an Audi. It just is a person.
What are we talking about? Audis?
No, one of my residents at the nursing home hospital when I was doing art therapy I used to say, hey guys, what do you want to do? And she'd be like, I am not a man. I'm not a guy. And I'm like, guys is just a word for people to me.
Ah. Hey, Virginia.
Hi. I wasn't looking. Hey, Virginia. How's it going?
This is crazy. Somebody probably hit a pole.
Oh, really? You think
I'm
something like
sure. It's like somebody could spit here and the lights go out.
that's a drag? So, Jennifer, you like sparkly jewelry. I like sparkly jewelry too. And I have no place to wear sparkly jewelry. Oh, remember Yvette was talking about, do I ever find like thimbles? This is a
Oh,
bag of metal thimbles.
cool. She
Actually,
would go hog wild over that.
one of them is, I have the porcelain. This one is actually a blue and gold porcelain with the Mount Rushmore faces on it. I should probably take it out. Of course you would. But a lot of these were these were the like more expensive ones. So I removed them because they had the Disney one with like Mickey Wizard
Oh, cool.
and a grizzly bear from Lake Tahoe.
Oh,
All these places that I
nice.
want to go to. I've never been.
So you got souvenirs without going there.
I got apparently I for some reason when they went to Mount Rushmore they went hog wild unless they just bought them in other
Maybe
spots.
they bought them to give to people and they just never gave them.
Maybe I've been here.
Hey, Purple, welcome back.
I've been here. Guess where this
What
is
is that?
from?
Oh, yeah, we never got to go because hubby didn't want to go out of his way.
Do you know real estate in Hershey, Pennsylvania is really high? It's so expensive to live there. It's insane.
Well, because they've hyped it up.
I've been here. This is the Grand Canyon one.
Oh, cool. I'm not gonna be able to read the text, but I'm gonna ride around since I'm in my car.
All right. Oh, this is a weird one. It's a dog paw, and there's like a football here. So I don't understand. Unless your dog plays football. Maybe his favorite toy was a football.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. It's a Fort brand. Anyway, maybe one day I'll sell a lot of them. This one says Mississippi. I've been there.
Oh, cool.
What I wanted to do today and go online was like a first dibs because we're listing this stuff. But you know.
On first dibs? You were going to list it on first dibs, you said?
No, I wanted to do like for us first, like, you know, if anybody wants it before we list it, like you could get it without
paying
commissions and blah blah.
Well, if I had lights, I could, anybody want those masks for $1? Yeah, probably moving around because my thing is moving. Sorry.
It's okay. Just don't get into a, you know.
I'm not.
I don't want to. Just be careful.
This little podunk town I'm in.
Just be careful.
I'm trying to tighten it so it doesn't.
Oh, I have the other one.
Shows you how bad our roads are.
I have the other one of this downstairs. Earring. I think it's gold.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I like it a lot.
It's a nice light blue. I don't even know what kind. Do you remember when I was telling you about buying jewelry back in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
This was one of those Thailand.
Oh, okay.
Earrings.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like show and tell. What's in my mug? This is all on my mug on my desk.
In your mug? I have a couple mugs on my desk.
I'm trying to find pairs. Oh no! And then I dropped them. So I'm scared to like come down. Anyway, so Jennifer, when you bought, is she still here? Let me look at the chat. I think
so. Yeah.
When you've bought, hey Jennifer, when you've bought boxes from places, have you tried the blue box from Goodwill?
I can never get that.
I got them. I know I did it twice, but I might have done it 3 times. But for sure, I got one good one. I got one really bad one. And then I think I got one that was in the middle. But it's kind of like there's something that happened around the COVID days. And a lot of these, like, I know the shopgoodwill.com. I used to be able to go in there and get some decent boxes where they show jewelry. And now the prices are almost tripled. I don't know. Some people are just, I don't know if they're doing it themselves or if just people are thinking it's.
Well, I think anybody can list on Shop Goodwill now.
The ones that I'm buying, the shopgoodwill.com perhaps, but what I'm looking at is stuff from various Goodwills. Wow. So I just see a title that like somebody bought a storage unit and it had a money hoard in there. And then Mark
nice.
posted that he got a lot of guns in one unit. And I don't know how you could resell guns because I guess you can put them into a gun shop and they could sell it for you legally.
I think you can keep like collectors, but you can't keep like regular guns, maybe. I heard someone say. Hey, Harry.
All I know is
for those of you who just came in, I'm riding around in my car because the lights went out at my house. So
I tried to sell a rifle and I brought it into a gun shop. And so they wrote me out a ticket that they were going to try to sell it. And before they sold it, they went out of business and they never contacted me. And so now I'll call it, I call it, it is a weapon of some sort. You know what I mean? Like it fires bullets. So It's out there,
Mhm.
and I just pray that like nobody uses it for bad things. I mean,
Mhm.
that I'm some people would find just
Was it a collector's?
patching.
Oh, I lost her. I don't know where she is. There she is.
All right. I mean, like you asked me, was it a collector item? I mean, it was probably some sort of. I don't want to really talk about it too much, except for the fact that I should probably have marked it like lost in the universe,
Mhm.
and or I don't know who I had to contact, but let's just say I'm a little concerned about it. And I know that some people feel that having a gun and killing something is really bad. And it is bad if it's a person. I just feel like if you're gonna shoot, I mean, like if you need something for self defense, that's one thing. And if
Mhm.
you need supper and you need to go get a deer, I mean, I feel bad for the deer, but like I eat steak. It's not like it's that big of a difference, except for the fact that I would be responsible for butcher.
Yeah, Harry says you can sell antique firearms,
Okay. I mean,
just not like new ones. What is she doing? Don't she know that I'm driving? That girl's a hot mess. You better stop that.
I'm turning red because
I'm like, don't she know I'm driving?
I keep thinking I want to go see what the chat's saying, and then I touch the wrong button. It's like, oh, what does this button do? Don't put me on chat or any kind of like spacecraft. I would be like, what does this do?
Yeah, she'd get us in some serious trouble. I'm trying to go down roads that are not bumpy.
Oh. So is anybody still here after all of this? This is fun. It's
Yeah,
like let's
that's
stop.
fun.
Let's stop and go.
What a way to spend a Sunday afternoon. I can't believe our lights went out. That just burns me up,
I can't believe I took the
especially
chance
when
off
you're in
the
the middle of a
toy,
lot.
and my dog didn't even take it to use.
You,
He took it and he dropped it on the ground.
because he likes mine better.
Oh, he loves yours. There's no doubt about that. He loves it because it's soft, and they tease each other with it too. And then, did I tell you that I had a Christmas hat that was similar shape, and he was barking at it like he wanted to play with it? And I'm like, no.
Pearl, I'm glad. Pearl says we crack her up. She watched the replays and laughed. I'm glad it can laugh at us. It's sad. We are sad
Well, did you
sometimes.
see that I was on my channel? Yeah, she was on my channel for a
Oh,
while.
what'd you do to your sound? Oh, you disconnected from my car.
Honey, no, no. I bet you the people who are listening to us can hear. She wants me to go. She's gonna kick me off. She's just
What?
Hey Donna, she can't hear me. Could be like a one-sided show. I could say stuff about her and she's not gonna know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. You're
I
just very
hear
low is all.
you.
You disconnected from my car.
We could talk about you behind your back. We could say, isn't this funny? It's like a catastrophe show. It's the show of like
I can't hear you.
I liked when I had the banner like come and hang out with two old dorks. And I should speak for myself. I'm very dorky.
Talk loud.
Talk loud, but I'll be annoying the people who are listening.
Wait, when I pull over, I'm going to get out and get back in.
What are we doing? We were just trying. I wanted to do a
Oh my God. This is, yeah, you're right, Pearl. It is hilarious.
I wanted to do a sale of stuff before I listed it. And
Wait, I don't want to pull over where people going to think,
and
oh my
then
God, what is she doing?
Dawn had no power in her house. Her power went out. So she had to go in her car. And then I said,
Quit talking about me.
I'm talking about you.
I can't hear you. All right, I'm going to get out and get back in.
So this is what you had to do to hear me before. I feel like, okay. At least my husband's busy fixing up his house. I found a house I wanted so bad that I was almost crying. I wanted to live there so bad. It was in the town I want to live in. And all the real estate in that town gets sold so fast. And this house was really nice. I'm telling them about the house. So they were having an open house, but it's like 2 hours from where I live. And he says, I can't do it. I got to fix up my house. And he's like, we're not going to get that house. And I'm like,
just talk loud. Because you'd probably have to get out and get back in.
I can do it. I could go. You want me to go?
I hate when my car does this.
I could try. Here, let me try.
All right. This is sad, y'all. My lights went out, for those of you who don't know. And so I got in my car to...
Can you hear me now?
No, but it's okay. I mean, I can hear you a little bit. It's all right.
All right. I could go all the way out and come back.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Hopefully my car will pick back up.
All right. Let me try to do the comments.
Who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it won't.
Hi, Mara. Myra's here.
Hey, Myra.
So anyway, we're not going to live in the house I want to live in, I guess, unless it's still available in a few months, several months, probably 4. It's going to take a long time to clear out this mess, unless we just get a dumpster or a pod. I don't know. I don't want to just throw away all my stuff. It's so sad. I should sell clothes really reasonably. Is anybody interested in buying clothes? I could say, put a 1 in the chat if you want to buy clothes. They'll be like 1.
Would you ask them if they were interested in what?
Want to buy clothes.
Ah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe. Sell some stuff. Here, what do I got? I have a lot. Oh, I have to do it like this, I suppose. I have a loft fleece with a half zip, kangaroo pockets, size large. I'll sell it for $4. I think it's worth a lot, but I just need to make some money. Let's see if anybody's interested. Boop. She's so confused. Is this an auction now? It could be. It could be a buy.
It could be.
Somebody wants it. If 2 people want it, it could be an auction. If it's 1 person who wants it, it could be a buy it now. But this is a loft, size large.
Jennifer, it doesn't take much to be confused on our channel. All right, I'm back in my driveway now.
I was just thinking before I list it, you donated 100 boxes to Goodwill and Vietnam veterans. Wow. Well, I know. I mean, look, I know I can just give it away, but I really need money. I mean, I know it's sad, but my husband is on unemployment and it is a chat. I was just trying to sell something if I could. My husband he lost his job and the unemployment is ending and we need money to fix up the houses before he can sell them and move into another house. So, I mean, ultimately I will probably donate stuff, but if I could sell a few things, it would be nice just to recoup the money I spent to get them. That's all. It's kind of sad.
I thought it was a chat. Yeah, it is a chat.
It's a chat.
You listed what you are listed for.
I would list it. What do you think? I would probably list it for about $15. So I said 4. You guys would be getting a good deal. And sometimes like when I list it for 15, they take 20% basically.
Donna wants to know what you're waiting for.
12. Oh, she says just list it. Okay.
Yeah. You should.
I should. I
You
don't know
should.
what I'm waiting for, like fall. I'm waiting until
I listed my stuff from Wholesale Ninja. Ha. I listed the HBA stuff, but some stuff I can't list.
I will list it.
That's right. You list it. You get busy listing.
Well, I was gonna give you guys a deal. You guys would get a good deal. 10 items a day.
Donna says 10 items a day. I've been doing that, Donna, except it's still not. Well, I shouldn't say it's still not. But
10 items a day.
quit procrastinating, she said. Donna can be our coach.
Donna knew about like when you had to start selling. I feel like I have to start selling off everything I own. We're gonna put a lot of stuff in the yard. Well, not in the yard. I mean, we were gonna
in the yard sale.
Actually, like after that, after Ida, we did just put stuff in the yard that was wet, and then it got ruined. Oh well, it's been kind of.
Donna says she'll crack the whip whenever we want her to. Every day, Donna. Every day. I need to be held accountable.
It's like for me, it's a lot easier to list stuff that I could probably just take with me, which is dumb. It's easier for me to list like smalls, but what I should be listing are the larger things. I should be listing at least the boots and shoes and stuff that I could possibly sell. I list on Poshmark like things like that because the shipping is better for people, I feel.
Oh, Jesus.
Got a listing live time that fits your schedule. Coach Donna's better.
Yeah, we could do that.
I would have to, yeah. I should. I mean, but there's no excuse. I should list at least a few things today after we're off the air, so you could decide when. But you have no electricity now, right?
No, that's why I'm in the car.
Uh-huh.
I swear, every time it rains, people don't know how to drive. People don't, it's probably somebody who ran into a pole or something or knocked down something.
That's a shame.
But yeah, so what I've been doing is I have my computer set up. I go in my office. I look up the item. I take the pictures in front of my computer while I'm doing it, since photo room takes everything off. So then I have my pictures. I have the listing. Then I'll go sit in the living room, and then I pop them in, fix them and pop them in. Advertise you're having an estate sale. I think that brings more people. Right.
Well, another thing is
what they do here is they call it a live estate sale.
We just call it estate sales up here. And we also, it's my first yard sale. I would think would be more interesting to some people than like their 10th in a row. There was one summer where one woman had it every single week. There was 2 people in my neighborhood having them every single week, maybe 3. And I went up because Tony said he could use some jeans. So I went up to her jean pile and I said, how much are these jeans? And she's like $24. And I said, this is a yard sale. $24 for yard sale jeans? Wow. And I don't know if she ever sold any, but it was crazy to me. I just thought, they would have to be like Versace with tags that said like a lot of money. They were just no name really.
What's he doing? My neighbor.
Okay. Well, Myra said she sent in some stuff to ThreadUp and got more money than donated.
Oh, did they pay you decent for that, Myra?
I know that. I thought they rejected an awful lot of stuff from ThreadUp. Yeah, I'm curious how that really works for people.
She's got, I think, 1 listed on eBay now. How many you have?
Me? She's asking Myra.
Yeah, do you sell on eBay too?
That was Myra, not me. I have like 1 listing up on eBay. I took my listings down from eBay because they weren't showing it to anybody. And I said, well, I don't need you. I don't need you for nothing. At least every once in a while, I have a few things that people say they like on Posh, or
Mm-hmm.
I consistently sell about like a couple things. I'm just laughing.
I think I have 6 things that sold since yesterday.
Well,
What's
it's
what, Donna?
What is she saying?
Payout
What?
is low, but with the move, it was her best option.
Is she saying me? I'm not a full-time reseller. I was just trying to like use reselling as a yard sale without having to put stuff in my yard. But I mean, I put something recently in the local listings and I sold it, but I put another thing. I haven't really just been going crazy selling.
Wait, Donna, I lost you. I don't know what she's talking about.
What is she saying?
She goes, listing? What the hell?
Me on eBay? Yeah, on eBay. I had a lot around Christmas time.
How many you have?
This is it. I have a listing for this clear choice.
Come on, Suzy.
And then nobody's looked at it. Not one person. But I had jewelry listed, and I had Christmas sweaters listed pre-Christmas. Christmas sweaters pre-Christmas. I just put Christmas sweater size extra large just to see if somebody would look at it. They didn't show it to anybody. They're not showing my stuff, and I had it promoted too.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just thinking they're not interested in me. I did sell one thing on eBay this year, and it was the drapes that were at my wedding altar, or whatever you would call it.
But you have to list more than one thing. The more you list, the more you sell. I know you don't believe that.
Well, I do.
Donna, you wasn't here when I was talking about Wholesale Ninja earlier. I'll never do it again.
I feel so bad for you.
She said she didn't start out as a full-time reseller. She just needed to cover $10,000 a month in medical bills.
We need to eat. I wonder. Yeah, it's weird. We're like lost in a shuffle because we're not poor enough because of like maybe IRAs to be considered destitute. However, we're not, with no income coming in. It's like we don't really wreck our retirement just to eat, but that's what's going to have to happen.
Did you read Jennifer's Wow. That's crazy.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's creepy. Because Pearl, you know what they do? They sell tons and tons. They list tons and tons, and they have people working for them. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably bought stuff that is. I mean, I have a few things that I'm sure are sellable. I know I have stuff that would probably be just shoved in a drum and sent to another country for. I heard somebody said that they get paid $1 a pound for those drums. You know how you said people buy stuff for the drums to go to various countries? They pay $1 a pound.
Wow.
And I would always be willing to do that now. I don't know how to contact these people.
Wow, that's awesome, Donna. She said her son made
good money.
Are the lights back on? Oh, Lord.
You said more than in the corporate world? That's
wow. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I just got to find the right thing because glass is so long tail, and this Wholesale Ninja thing did not work out. I feel like I lost money on that. I mean, I just listed it, but most of the stuff is going to be expiring, and so much of it was unsealed that I can't list. I don't know.
And then the stuff that you did try to sell, they put it in a category. Like, the gummies.
They took 2 things down, yeah.
How many things can they take down before you get really screwed, right?
Yeah, I don't want them to suspend my account, So I feel like 3 strikes and I'm going to be out. 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 3 strikes and I'm Wow.
Okay, Donna, I agree. However, I'm going to say this. When you're that young, you're not thinking of, I don't know how much he's actually clearing that he could put into the bank. But you have to remember, he's not getting like perks that a corporation would give you, such as a retirement fund or um, maybe paid time off
Oh,
or
she said he's clearing 100K. So
he's
then he can
clearing.
afford to put money in 401K, and he can afford to get his own insurance.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Our insurance is
Oh,
expensive now. I don't know,
right. Yeah.
but
Donna, I bought 100-piece lot from Wholesale Ninja of HBA and CoverGirl. 85% of my lot was lipstick on the CoverGirl, and 26 of them were the same. And the rest was mascara. The half of the mascaras, well, the plastic was broken off. On the HBA, I had lotions that were unsealed, some that had fingers drugged through it. I just wasn't happy at all. I've listed a lipstick that eBay took it down because it was made in Europe. And then I had some gummies, vitamins that were taken down. So I don't know. I'm just very frustrated with it.
and what's more frustrating to me is when I see that if there's like 20 listings of the same gummies and they're not down, how come they took yours down? But probably maybe they were listed under like supplements or something instead of
Yeah.
just health
Well,
food.
Chris, you should know. I mean, you quit at 9 to 5 to sell, full time. And I'm sure and he says it gives you the freedom to travel. I know Chris travels a lot. Oh, you don't mess with their cosmetics? Well, I thought I would get some like shadows and things.
I wish,
You
I wish
avoid that, yeah.
I mean, they gave her so many of the same exact color of lipstick, and it's I mean, it's an okay color, but they gave you a few black ones too, right? I mean, I don't know, like colors, purples and black, and then there's and
I
about
don't know.
5 or
I'm
26
just,
the
I
same
mean,
red.
to have 85% of the lot being lipstick, different kinds of like the little ones with the little brush thingy on the
They
end.
call that the doe foot. They call it a doe foot.
Yeah, well, that thing. So they were all like kind of, that liquidy, glossy stuff. But just even the other ones, I mean, they give you a bunch of these masks. You can't sell that mask for what it cost you, you know? So, and it
And
wasn't more than one of each of those that I could lot it up.
well, you
So,
thought up different ones, I feel.
yes, I did. I chose the CoverGirl one. Oh, okay. She put the link to that video of that estate sale.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So I'm waiting for them to call me back. Donna, not call me back. I called and they said send them an email with pictures. I sent my spreadsheet with everything I got, what was wrong with it, how many I got, and tell them, I mean, I know you can get multiples, but 26 of the same lipstick, and then the rest, almost the whole rest of the thing was lipstick. So I don't know. I'm just aggravated.
Yeah, she
And then
said.
they call me back. Can you tell me how many were like open, unsealed? And I send it. And then they keep asking me the same thing. Yeah, that's where Victoria's source is from. But I mean, she seems to be doing well with it. To me, it's because everybody lists stuff free shipping. I'm not doing that because like if I ship something to California, it's going to be double for me to send it there. And it just,
Maybe though, since you know people who do the health and beauty aids and the cosmetics, maybe they could give you some pointers about how much it really would cost to ship. I remember Donna was talking once in one of the areas about like how she buys these really small boxes that are lightweight, and maybe that's something. I mean, it's more investment that you don't really want to do, but it might help you out in the long run, or get like
well, I mean,
a little
she's saying
envelope.
5% possible damage, and maybe it was like 5 to 10% damage to where you couldn't sell it, and the rest, I mean, the boxes were in pretty bad shape, you know. So I don't know. Donna, you want to come on?
Talk to us, Donna.
I'll put the
She has flat shipping for 4, 8, 12 to 14, and 1 pound.
oh shit. I can't put it in the thing.
I couldn't before myself. I didn't know.
Oh, I can't.
It's
I
hard.
can't. It won't give me.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. When I was more limber and young, it was a lot easier to do this whole kind of like just the whole hunt for everything and going to maybe like the bins once in a while and listing a lot. It was a lot easier to do it back in the day. Now I don't know. I've been a little preoccupied. I feel like getting married.
Okay, she just finished working out. She said she will another time. We'll have her on. We can have Donna on as a guest.
Okay.
On one of our shows. And
well, you don't have to show yourself unless you're out of breath. And that's another story.
Well, I can't figure out how to do the thing on here.
Okay. So you can't even do it.
Because I'm on my phone. Our lights went out, so
I've jumped on people's lives not expecting, and I'm thinking, I look like something the cat dragged.
Victoria incorporates shipping into her price and does free shipping for eBay. Well, I mean, I would have to sell them for like $5 plus shipping. And I feel like that's a lot of work. I saw one mascara on eBay. I didn't do free shipping. So whatever they sold it for, I put that price. And then I have a 20% sale that'll kick in. So hopefully that'll work. And then they can ask, usually I'll send offers. So we'll see.
But maybe you can figure out how much it really, really costs to ship to the far. Maybe you could just say free shipping to the contiguous United States, and then pick the place that's farthest away from you, and then just see how much it costs.
She buys a pallet, which reduces the cost of goods. Yeah,
that's true.
So my cost of goods turned out to be pretty high with the the 100-piece lot and the shipping. But I don't know. Who knows? If I can get my money back for this, I'll be happy.
That's what somebody
and call it. I'll just call it a lesson learned. And if I can get my money back,
I feel sad because I was
okay.
hoping like
it happens. I mean, it happens. I buy stuff at a thrift sale or at hey Lisa, I know it's not Tuesday. I think Suzy was bored and she wanted to come on live.
Hi, Lisa.
But I don't know.
I was thinking about selling, and then it turned into just a chit chat because it's easier than like when you're not organized in general. It's hard, but it's especially hard to sell when you're not ready. Kind of. I mean, I could show like a thing and say, "Hey, give me $4," which I said.
Right.
But I thought maybe you could still show your show. Maybe people are hungry.
Oh, they're inside. And then the dogs will start.
What? Oh, bugging you? The dogs bug you?
Oh, they'll go crazy, and Maria'll start fussing that she's going to put them on a barbecue pit. Not just joking, but she'll send them to the pound.
I heard that one before, that she said that.
I know.
You're going to the
My little dog yaps and yaps and yaps so bad.
Oh, so needy.
I'm in my car, Lisa, because while we went live, my electricity went out. because it was raining here, and it doesn't take much for our electricity to go out. So I'm on my phone in my car. So I had a little bit of air. And then I took a ride and I came back. So that's where I'm at.
I need to get a drink.
Because I was in the dark inside. My office is very dark. There's no windows in there. So I probably have to take a ride again around the block. So my car doesn't shut off. If not, I could just put it back on. But I was trying to see where something happened that caused our lights to go out.
My dogs are laying on my bed. That's so funny to me.
They're laying on your bed?
Yeah. I found my soda. So, Lisa, what are you doing today in more South Jersey than me?
Oh, Lisa, did you find good stuff when you were thrifting on, what was it, Thursday? Now, I do get some good deals, Pearl. Like those pictures I had got that I paid $250 for and sold for $400. And I mean, but that doesn't happen every day. For me,
No.
nice bread and butter does it.
It's hard.
Yeah, I know. The problem with the HBA stuff is some of them, one expires this month, one expired like in 2021 that they sent me, and a few of them expire in May. So it doesn't give me a very long time to sell them. I'm sorry, I'm going over the railroad track.
I think
It doesn't give me a very long time to sell them. So, but I did list them all. So, the only things that I didn't list were like the little mask, that kind of stuff.
We'll list them anyway. Maybe list them in it as a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And try to get at least your money back on those.
Yeah, maybe I'll list them all. Even though they're not the same, I'll just try to list.
Just call it a spa lot or a,
yeah.
I don't know. What do people say when they're taking care of themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Pampering? Well, maybe other people have better keywords than me. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, a couple of them I allotted together. Like if it was the same line, I put two different things together. So
I've done things that are
hopefully.
completely random. In jewelry and even in clothes, I've done different things but I'll tell you, when people think like you're willing to sell stuff for cheap, they want it for really cheap. You know what I mean? Like they feel like you're just out to give it away. I mean, I put a whole bunch of shirts that were the same size together in men's, and they were all t-shirts. And I think I was asking like $8 for 4 shirts, and then the guy was still haggling with me, and I'm thinking, you're killing me. You're killing me. Stop. And a lot of people think that the guys don't haggle online, and I'm thinking I only find guys that haggle online. They're all like trying to get me to give them stuff for cheap. Always. I don't think I've ever had a guy. The guy in the neighborhood, he actually gave me more money than I asked for the I'm like, I
was trying to read what Pearl had said.
I had made it was a $10 thing, and then I said, all right, I'll put it down to 8 and it'll sell. And he bought it, and then he goes, I'll give you 10. I'm like, thank you. He was a very nice man. When I talk about guys being nice to me out in the real world now, Tony's like, who's flirting with my wife? I'm like, stop. I'm like,
the sun is out now. So where is my electricity?
Here comes the sun. No, 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 no. Oh, well.
Right, Donna? Yeah.
I get it. I mean, it's usually stuff I want, but I ended up buying from a lot of people's auctions stuff to just be kind of nice, and then now I just have more stuff that I didn't really use. Ugh, I feel bad, and then I feel bad trying to like resell it, but I might.
Look at my table in the back. My
It's
husband said my car is like a storage locker.
my car is, although I like because I needed to use that like donut tire. I had to put all the stuff that was in my hatch in my back seat, so I look like I live in my car when I go places.
I know. I had so much in the car yesterday when I was dropping my sister-in-law off. I had the back open and a little guy goes, little kid passed, and he goes, "Have a good trip." It's like,
I'm waiting.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm waiting for someone to like like that girl who was trying to spend the night at the is it the pilot service stations where they have the showers, and the manager said you can't stay here overnight, but if you need a shower I'll let you have one.
Right.
That was nice, but I'm waiting. It wasn't me, it was a friend of mine, but I'm waiting for that to start happening to me because my car is so crowded. I don't even know where to put half of the stuff I want to get rid of. Everybody's listening to me about my procrastination and my hoarding issues.
Well, stop
I'm
procrastinating and list.
stop.
When I'm listing and we on the phone, you could be listing too.
I'm usually separating things and trying to figure out that what I've discovered is jewelry isn't so easy to just list. You have to kind of, I mean, unless you don't care, you have to look it up, because you might ask for something and then see it's worth a fortune. That means I need to get a move on it. It's like, so let's end this. Want to end the live? Everybody's bugging me. I'm sure.
I can't list. I'm outside in the car.
Well, wait. So people would say that that's not true. You have stuff on your phone, don't you? Can't you hook up your computer in the car? Doesn't it run on battery? No. Do you have Wi-Fi at like McDonald's or Target or some store like that?
Target.
Sonic.
Drive 45 minutes to get to Target.
Sonic has Wi-Fi, don't they? All the fast foods have Wi-Fi.
Oh, I don't know.
I brought it up. I did bring it up.
I'm gonna finish. I took pictures and I did I have drafts ready to go.
We're doing well. Roll my eyes.
Can you bring me a Coke?
I kind of hate.
Can you bring me a Coke?
I don't mind doing research. I guess it's everything all together. It's like the photographing. Selling clothes. It's just. I mean, I see these girls, they take one picture of the item, they don't show the back, they don't show the tag, they don't show the materials, they don't measure, and they just say really cute shirt, $5 or something, or $10. And
I'll try that. Starbucks. We don't have a Starbucks either. I live in a town that we have a Dollar General, we have a McDonald's.
Well, our
A
McDonald's,
post office. That's about it.
But I know you've been to Sonic. Where's your Sonic?
That's in La Place by my shop. See, I passed by my mom's.
They have a flea market called Junk in the Trunk. Oh, see, a lot of the things I have in my trunk are like a spare sweatshirt and like
cool.
A walking stick and like I have a bunch of bags for the supermarket and stuff like that. It is really junk in my trunk.
Yeah. Now, Glenn was saying about that, I forgot what the name of the app was. And like once a month or whatever, people meet up and do the trunk sales or whatever.
Ah, that sounds.
But I think he said it had to be stuff he already sold. I forget how it went. So we have one flea market that's about 30 minutes from me, but it's not a lot of, like it's a lot of stuff from China, stuff like cheap things.
There's a flea market that's near me, but they charge admission to it, and I've not gone over there to just look around because of the admission charging feature. Like, I don't want to pay $5 to then go and see that there's nothing I want, so I don't even go.
Yeah, this one you don't have to pay to get in.
And I feel like that would deter some people from just browsing. The one by Tony is
in the fridge.
Like it's open to the public for free.
Oh my God. Yeah, wait, I gotta pull a Coke out the back of my car.
Anyway,
I have one in my car.
There's a flea market by Tony, and I mean, like, where his house is. And when I went in there, it was the strangest thing ever. There was a guy selling fruit and vegetables. There's a couple of like trucks parked to sell, like, one was selling like ice cream and one was selling sandwiches. There were people selling birds, like live animals. And then a lot of people
selling live animals.
Junk. And then one lady was selling plants. It was the flea market by Tony's. It's kind of like it reminds me of I want to say a third world market. It's like a marketplace. They had everything there, like fruits and vegetables, plants, junk, like new junk, old junk. And then someone was selling birds, like live birds. And it was weird, like pets. In the flea market, I was thinking those poor birds must be roasting. It was so hot. I really felt bad for him. It was an English town. He lives in Piscataway. That sounds good. What Myra said about turning your storage unit into a flea market sounds fantastic, I would think.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that storage unit I was in, it was a climate control. I think mine had a light right over it. It was pretty good. Yeah. Well, ours doesn't have animals, but it has junk, but a lot of new things. Like there's boxes and boxes and boxes lined up, like little gadgets and different things. Towels.
There was a guy toys. He was wearing a hat, and he had a fan in his hat. And Tony was complaining about doing yard work and sweating. So I said, I'm going to go to the flea market and buy you that fan hat. And then he was wearing another hat that had like a kerchief around your neck so you don't get sunburn. And I'm thinking, I need that one. Because I just kind of like, I'm in a reflection of some sun and I turn red. I take medicine that they say not to stay in the sun anyway, but I just burn so easily. It's horrible.
Yeah, I do too. Y'all hear my birds chirping out here?
People, no, I really don't, actually.
You don't hear?
Let's put up the mic.
Get a little closer.
Okay, closer.
Oh, shoot.
I don't hear any birds.
Oh, you pretending?
Yeah. That was like the last one was my parakeet imitation.
Oh, I bet. My sister went to one and she goes, oh, they have sofas and everything. I said, what do they look like? She goes, flowers everywhere. Oh, God.
There was one store in my neighborhood that they called it pop-up thrift store. And Tony, of course, didn't tell me that it was occurring. He just came home later in the day and said, hey, your neighbor was doing a pop-up thrift store. And I thought,
wow.
Let me know. He's like, he doesn't want me bringing any more things in the house. He's like, we want to get rid of stuff, not get stuff. He keeps saying it.
Oh, I wanted to tell Chris that they had a thrift store that was going out of business. I guess the little man died and the family didn't want to deal with it, so everything was free. But then they took the listing down, so I didn't go. And so I was going to my sister's, and it's on the road to her house. And
My mom and I stopped. All they had left was like a few chairs and some headboards. So she goes, "You missed it all."
Apparently.
Yep.
I was thinking like that would be like, the people over here, they advertise like a television for like $100, and then it's
Okay, Donna said it was her friends that
Yeah,
owns the estate sales, so they went more for fun.
I get it.
So your friends do estate sales for other people, or it was their sale?
I was thinking the same thing. He didn't need any more junk.
Yeah, me either. I didn't. But I just wanted to see if they had anything left. But she said they started it Friday, and the reason they took the ad down was because people were telling them they would have to have the police there and everything because people would get there and fight. And she said it
Yeah.
was no problem. She said it was mostly this little man who would buy stuff, and that was his hobby. He would tinker around, and it was a huge place. I didn't even know it existed.
Oh,
So, but I guess he must have passed, and the family, the kids didn't want to have anything to do with it. Okay, they do it like 3 times a week. Cool. That seems like that would be a good thing to do for a living.
yeah.
I would love to do like a house clean out. Chris, find a house. I'll help you clean it out.
That would be kind of scary. I
Why?
mean, yet fascinating. I mean, you probably could find some really good stuff, but at some point, I think my back and neck and arms would seize up, and my legs, and I'd be like, throw everything away. I'd be like, I can't. I mean, I was trying to move things around downstairs, and it's just the bending and the lifting and the
Oh,
strain.
cool.
I can't do it.
Wait, Jennifer says she just got good news.
Let's see. What?
She gets to start taking her youngest granddaughter. My daughter's is finally getting done with CPS. That's awesome.
Hey. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome.
How's it going?
Okay, cool.
Someone from GA.
They sweep it out, not just furniture. Someone in Georgia would come for the furniture. Nice. We when we have our church garage sale, we pack it up, and then this other like charity thing comes and picks it all up. That's great, Jennifer. Jennifer has the cutest little grandbaby. She is adorable.
It's Avi. Is that what she says? Or Avi? Is this Avi? Avi?
I forgot her name. Jennifer, I forgot her name.
She
Shit, I
says
forget
she's
my own
Avi's
name.
Gma. Well, how many
Right.
people are here now? I keep asking you that in the past.
Oh, 10.
Because I can't tell. Oh, we had about 10 right when I went off to let you start it.
Oh, this breeze feels so good coming in.
I love when
I
it's
just wanted to
hot,
put the air back on.
and then the evening, like you're driving around and it's kind of cool. That feels so nice. The house that I really wanted to live in had a sleeping porch, they called it. A summer porch. That you just. And Tony was like, I'd love to sleep on a porch. Like, and I'm like thinking, I don't know if I'd love it. I might love it. I might hate it. It's like I knowing me, I'd go out on a sleeping porch, and even though it's screened in, I'd still get
Sophia.
7 mosquito bites. Oh, Sophie's Gma.
Sophia is the baby. Yes.
Sophia. Oh, Avi's her older one. Okay.
I still can't get you to connect to the car, so.
Her car. It's so
Melissa
temporary.
said her dad made a living cleaning out, doing clean outs. I'd like to do it at least once. Chris, find us a house.
Well, I have a house. And Tony has. You want to come to New Jersey?
I'm not going to New Jersey. That was a long ride.
Well, I'm telling you, if I ever pass away, you better come and get stuff. You better come with a big van. Because Tony's going to rent a dumpster. That'll be the end of it. And he's not going to look through. He's just going to toss. He's going to open the window and throw things out.
Oh, that sounds good, Myra. She said they got a dinner at the church. They're doing meatball subs.
That does sound good. Aw.
Oh, she sent you a bunch of new pics, but you're going to have to post them.
That's so sweet.
Okay. All right, Lisa. Mine probably need a walk too, but she'd take me for a walk.
I want to hook up both of them and see, but they initially, like, they chill out after a while, but sometimes they pull me so hard I can't control them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at doing one at a time, but I feel bad, like, when I leave with one, the other one gets so upset. It's I do have a tandem leash though. I should try it. But I mean, it's like about 130 pounds of dogs pulling me. At least.
Oh, all I had to do was unplug my charger. I don't know why.
Really? And now you hear
I
me.
did that.
But
Now I hear you back on the car.
Well, if you charge back up.
I don't know.
Are you gonna
Oh, I bet, Donna, they grow so fast.
They do.
Oh, you still charge, and it's charging, I think. I don't know. Something's
we're
wrong.
like a big pair with our, I can't say. One of the best apps on my phone is that magnifier because I can't see anything. So I can kind of take a picture, freeze the image, and then like make it larger. And I'm like, I can almost read this now.
I do that too. I know they grow so fast.
How did they print these?
My grandson's, they put his, oh, here comes Entergy down the street.
Who's that? What's that? Oh, that's
The
your
energy. Yeah, the energy company.
Ask. What's wrong? I'm paying my bill.
I know. They better. There they are. They better fix whatever it is.
That's right.
My neighbor next to me has a Generac, so.
Does it kick on? My neighbor has that too. She got a generator.
I'm trying to see where they're going. Oh, right down the street. Oh, the transformer right here must have blew. Or not. What the hell? Oh, it must be the one in the back. Let's see. She is so cute, but won't let me take pictures. She's only 5'1", and that tummy. Aw. I know. My little grandson, they took a picture of him. Oh my God, he looks so grown up.
When my niece was pregnant, she refused to have anybody take a picture of her belly, which I thought was kind of. I wonder if she would have regretted it, like in the because it's kind of funny that like you could show the baby and say that's what it looked like before you came out,
Right?
Like you were right there.
Well, I know now they do the naked bellies that they show, but I know Haley did it, but she just did it over her clothes. So, but yeah, grandkids are awesome. I know I told you this little story. Garrett, my husband had some M&Ms in a jar on the coffee table. So he says, Poppy, can I have one? So he goes, yeah, buddy, you can have one. So he tasted it. They were strawberry and cream M&Ms. So he started chewing. He goes, oh, Poppy, that's horrible. So Garrett said he forgot it was like not regular M&Ms. Poor little thing. Oh my God, he's a mess. That was horrible. So when he comes for Easter, I'm gonna have to get him some regular M&Ms. put them in his Easter basket. But Garrett said it was so funny. He just like had this face on,
It wasn't what he
Puppy.
expected.
No, not at all. I guess he was expecting a nice little chocolate M&M. That was horrible.
You make me want an M&M now.
I had a few yesterday.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
I
Oh,
had,
at the end of the street working.
well, last week I had a lot of junk because it was my birthday, and I had pastries and cookies and no cake though. But I had everything else. That was pretty fattening. Pretty much, except no ice cream, no cake. When I was a kid, that's about all we did get was ice cream and cake.
Yeah, us too. And Jennifer says when she comes over, she tries to boss her around, curses at her. She's just rotten. Yeah, they usually are, Jennifer.
Did who use up the yuck spray?
I still have some. You want it, Donna?
What's
I was
the?
supposed to send it to Larry, and I never did. That stuff we had, I think. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, you mean the mouth yuck? Like the stuff that made the food taste not sweet?
Hey, Robert. He says no need for standing ovation.
Hey, Robert.
You don't want me to send it to you, Donna? That was some nasty stuff. I never did send it to Larry. I was supposed to.
No, I don't.
Suzy continued to use hers. That was gross.
A couple times, just not a lot. I mean, I was just one day I was thinking I'm really in the mood for sweets and I don't want to eat it, and I tried it again. Like,
oh God! Look, I keep looking at these men from the electric company,
go
thinking,
outside,
"Hurry!"
take the phone with you and go interview them for live. It will be very interesting, and ask them what's the
I
problem.
bet.
See how they respond to you. Come on, do it. Do it.
I don't have enough energy to walk that far down the street. It's not. It's really not that far. It's probably three houses down.
And no, a house clean out. That would be fun. Like,
yeah, it would be. I could do it. I could do it.
You can't walk down the street and you want to do a house.
It's hot. I'm not going to ask those people. Robert said he had a ton of old Avon perfume and colognes. He used it as a weed killer. Works great.
But it probably stinks up the whole neighborhood. I would be so
I know.
angry if my neighbor put cologne in the yard.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would think it was horrible. Horrible.
We can clean out the back of my car. That would be interesting.
For
What I'd find in there.
Okay, that would be interesting.
Yeah, you never know what comes crawling out of there.
So something just got released from Myra. While we're on the, is Myra still in chat? Did you have a time? How did that work out? It's funny.
No, Myra was still in the chat. Unless I think she said her church was having something, so I don't know if she had left already.
Maybe her church is like when she reads the Bible in her house.
Yeah. No, she said they were serving, her church was doing meatballs or something. Meatball subs. Robert, what kind of animals? Weren't you going to buy animals or something?
Lizards, snakes.
Lizards, snakes.
Reptiles.
Little creepy crawlers.
Semi-aquatic turtles. What do you want?
I don't know, Pearl. So is Suzy. Why is she always cold?
I'm not cold today, but I usually, in the winter, I am freezing all the time. Did you lose weight? When I lost weight, I felt cold a lot. Which I did.
He said he only used it when the farmer spread manure in the fields. It smelled better than that. Oh my goodness. Oh y'all, it's hot in this car.
I'm gonna say like I'm so perfume allergic that I can't hang out with some people once they made the choice to wear cologne all the time. So that's okay. I mean, considering I'm pretty much antisocial.
You're not. All right, Rob, I'm gonna check it out. He said he put up a short video and then another 2 coming out today or tomorrow. All right, cool. Pearl said no.
No, she didn't
I
just.
think you asked if she lost weight or something to cause her being cold.
Well, I used to also think that it had to do with my sugar rising and lowering. Um, I think that like when I ate a lot of sugar, I used to feel cold. But then when I lost weight, I just felt cold in general. So I don't know. But I think it
Hey,
has.
Anitra.
Anitra. How's it going, Anitra?
She's full of hand waves.
Are they saying like blue blah?
No, they actually show.
Oh yeah, I see it.
It's not YouTube. It's
I did.
StreamYard that doesn't show. Donna said you lost insulation, Susie. That's why.
But I mean, it's weird. Like it happens to a lot of people who do lose weight rapidly, but it was really like really bad. Like not just I'm cold. I mean, I would be teeth chattering cold. I'm wearing a down coat in the house, kind of cold. And then this year I just used electric blankets while I was sitting in my living room with my husband who didn't even have a sweater on.
Right.
So I don't get it. Like,
yeah.
I'm that kind of cold.
Yeah, it's still off, Jennifer.
They're working.
I wrap my neck and head in a towel, and because it's sticking out from the blankets, and I'm cold at night. I'm just cold a lot.
Mm-hmm.
To mention it, I feel like I'm getting colder just thinking about it.
Let's see.
But this one,
Let's see if y'all could see the power man. See him back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really small, but they're far away. No, I mean it's really, really small.
He's got the door open to the truck, so he must. Yeah. Our power went out, Anitra, in the middle of the stream, so.
Just like I always think like how boring is it with no internet in general? I mean, like just to even be able to, I take pictures with my phone and I do research and no matter what I do, I mostly do stuff that involves electricity.
I told my husband I wanted to move into the woods where there was no people or nothing. And he goes, you couldn't do without the internet. I said I was just going to move in the woods and bake my bread and be happy.
Well, when we didn't have the power for 2 weeks.
My God. Wait, I'm sorry. Robert said they were supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow yesterday, got 6.
Ah. When we didn't have power for like that 2 weeks, at first it felt like it was horrible. But I mean, not having the power also meant I didn't have heat and I couldn't cook. So, we started playing cards, reading, like we had a lantern and we were like reading magazine articles. But the one thing I had that I really appreciated having was a battery operated radio. So we could at least hear about other people complaining about electricity.
Right. Well, we finally, after 2 weeks, we got a generator and it was just basically we ran the fan on it to move some of that hot air because it's so hot here. And with no electricity, we were out for 19 days. It's amazing how the same hurricane affected y'all that affected us, Yeah.
Well,
it's crazy.
It was.
Come on, guys, work faster.
We didn't get our internet for another few days. That was even more like adding insult to injury in a way. I mean, at least we could get food, and we could cook, but it was just, it's mean. We hooked up everybody, we know people that are selling like DVDs and VHSs. I had a combo VHS DVD, and we started watching movies like we had the movie of the night.
Right. Right.
So silly. And we watched what was the one music? We had one musical. We were watching it a lot. It was like Guys and Dolls or something.
Uh-huh.
It got so silly after a while. It's like, why are we watching this every other night? It's like because we have three. We have three.
Right. Shoot, we didn't even get internet or phone service back till after that. It was horrible. We had to go take a ride to have our phones work, you know, and days in line.
Oh,
Robert said it's not bad having their power. It would kill the reptiles.
well, we to charge up our phones. He has 200. We used to go to. Well, I would go to McDonald's to get like a coffee and then charge up my phone, and
Mhm.
then to get internet and a charge, we could go to. I
Right.
told Target let us do it, so that was nice.
Mhm. Well, we didn't have any. Everything was closed here. I mean, all the fast food places were closed, but Comcast would have a hotspot like in the parking lot somewhere. So you had to go sit in somebody's parking lot to be able to get internet or something. Or we would go to like another little town. So in line while we in another town waiting for food or ice or whatever, then we were able to, like, my son had Verizon, so he had service the whole time. I have Sprint. My husband had AT&T. So, but Sprint was horrible.
Nobody gave out food over here.
Oh,
Nobody.
we had. I mean, you could get. They were given everything. They were given dog food, even. There were churches who did, plate lunches, and they asked how many people you had in your house. You tell them, and then if you wanted prayer, they pull up, and they would pray with you, and it
That's
was,
not.
it was very nice. And the Cajun Navy came out, and they cooked, and
All right.
so.
The people that were living downtown from us that got completely flooded out, they were living in the church up here. And so
Mhm.
they got food, they even asked, like, would you like to come and cook or something like that? But like and then the school was handing out food to them, but not to us. And we
Mhm.
didn't have electricity either, but
Mhm. So
we,
John comes home one day and he goes, "Hey, Ma, I told the electricity guy, the electrical guys fixing the power, we would bring them food." So I have a gas stove, so I was able to cook. So in the heat, I cooked a huge pot of meatballs and spaghetti because that's what he told them we were cooking, and had to bring like about 15 plates of spaghetti to people. Want to
that's
kill him.
nice. Thank you very much, honey. It's like,
It was nice. Well, yeah. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and he left. So it was like me and my mom and my husband. It was like, really? Oh God,
I
that
remember
kid.
walking the dog for hours a day. And then at some point, like there was an elderly man outside of his house and he goes, "We're going to get electricity today." And I go, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How do you know?" He goes, "I just feel it." And we did. And we did. And I was like, wow, I should hire this guy to do like predictions or something. I don't know. It was amazing that he said that and it happened.
Yeah. Where are you, Melissa? She said it's getting dark there. It's fixing a storm. Robert says drive-through prayer service sounds like Vegas. Well, it wasn't really. It was churches giving out food, and everybody was like really stressed, and there was no electricity, no grocery stores, no nothing. So if you needed prayer, you could pull over, and they would pray with you, and which I
We
thought was very kind. Anitra's getting close to her 1,000. Woohoo!
Nice. Well, I got 30 and then I lost about 28 of them. So
Right.
fun.
Melissa says she lives in the Chicago suburbs. Oh, she said Jennifer says good, not near me. I don't want any more rain.
I don't want more rain either. My yard is
It's
wet.
back on. Ooh, we got lights.
Yay.
Yay!
I just, when the power goes out, I get so sad. I just feel like, oh, I get
Oh,
very
yeah,
anxious.
we
I
good.
want
Oh, that
to,
was sweet. He asked if we were good.
They just came back on.
All right, cool. Cool. Yay, yay. I'm going inside. Going in my little. Oh, I left my drink in the car. Oh, shoot. All right.
How
I'm
many drinks?
back in
I
my
finished.
office.
I finished my drink.
I'll stay on the phone, though. I'm not going to switch it over. I'll just put
Oh,
you up
thank you.
here.
How
Oh, but
many?
I can't hear
Jennifer
you.
posted my link. It's sweet.
Huh?
Jennifer posted my link.
I wonder if I
I
can
get your hot
switch.
drink. Go put some ice in it.
I know. Wait, hold on. I'm going to try to get back on the computer.
Hold on. I want to eat something.
Oh, my son went get it for me. Oh, it's going to take a while for my internet to pop back on. So I guess I'm stuck on the phone.
Roxy's using Tony's pillow. I could see that. I believe that that's Roxy. I just see a golden dog using a pillow. It's nice. It's nice when they sleep in your bed and then they drool on your pillows.
Oh, yeah. I know. And Bella has to have. Come here, Bella.
Let me go
Bella.
peek. I'm gonna peek at it.
My son went to get my drink, supposedly.
Where you come? Oh,
All right, Donna.
is Donna leaving?
Yes. Come on, baby.
Bye, Donna. Okay, so I went to go look at them.
You left, Bella.
They,
Bella.
they both came in here because I said something. I went to look. Both of my doggies. My little one and my
55 there. It's 80 here. 84. Oh, okay. My son's going to reset the router so we can have internet.
sweetheart. What are they doing?
Are you talking? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, I was talking. You don't hear me?
I can't hear you.
I
Wait, let me see.
am.
Oh, I hit I hit the volume.
I'm talking.
Come on,
Talking.
baby.
When
Hey,
don't I
my babies. You swear I was on vacation. They so excited because I'm back. Oh my God.
That's so funny. She's getting so fluffy. She's so fluffy.
Oh no, your Ace's computer fried. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my God. I would die. I think mine is, I can't remember how old it is. I don't know. I had just bought it when we had talked the last time. Uh-oh. You there?
Mia's here.
I wonder if the internet came back on. Maybe that's why I did that.
It's a dog. Look how cute that dog is. Precious, look over here.
Precious. Tell everybody hello, Precious. Say hi. Say hi.
Baby.
Precious.
You're so Bichon curly. Okay, I love it when they do.
Okay.
Teddy
And
bear.
it fried already?
What happened?
His computer, he's got one like me. He said mine's about 2 weeks younger than his.
Oh,
And
no.
it fried.
No. That's terrible.
Oh, okay. Wait. Look. I'm back. Maybe I can enter the studio on a computer.
That'll be good. When he said fried, I started thinking, I want some fried food. Isn't that terrible?
I was trying to get back on the computer.
Tony came home yesterday so late. He's been so busy working his house.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Tony's home?
No, he's not. He won't be here till late, I bet. Because once he gets involved with a project, he just stays and tries to finish. Which is, admirable. He's working hard.
Okay, okay, okay,
Go, Echo.
I was trying to turn it off.
Echo.
Now.
Anybody want to try to hear that? You heard yours.
You heard him? Nobody wants to hear that. Well, I switched from the computer to the.
Oh, you got the
Robert's poverty diet. You know,
Sure.
fried food isn't always that expensive. Sometimes it's,
Mhm.
you know. I mean, unless you're talking fried shrimp or, you know, if you're just going to get a French fry, it's usually not so expensive. You can fry up some potatoes or eggs. Oh, although eggs are expensive these days.
Put it on low, baby.
like 2 or 1.
One. Okay. Had to put the fan on. Got a little
Everybody wants some fried food now.
Well, we're having fried pork chops. Pork chops.
I
for
want
supper.
fried food too.
Or I don't know. Maria
What's
talked about going to the.
I
she's
have
talking
too much. I have too much food left over. We can't afford to waste it. We're gonna have to eat our leftover.
Now, my blood sugar was in the 60s. Now, why is it 78? Because I didn't eat anything.
Oh, the eggs are getting cheap again. Fantastic.
Yes, they are.
To hear it. Okay, so if you ever go, does anybody know Emmy Made? She tastes food or she makes it like different or upgraded occasionally. And there was like a recipe that they did with ramen noodles to make it taste a lot better. And I mean, it involves things that you probably go, ew, I don't know. But what if it was like they put an egg in it, and then another one was she put some kind of like Asian mayonnaise, and I was like, okay.
They had a guy on, I don't know if it was YouTube or whatever. He made lasagna out of
TikTok.
it was TikTok out of ramen noodles, ramen noodles.
What did he do with ramen noodles?
He took a square of noodles, then he put some ricotta, he put some Rayo's sauce, and then he put another pack of noodles. Wait.
I want to say something. You would put Rayo sauce on ramen noodles, though?
Wait,
Rayo sauce is so expensive.
Let me finish. So he put the noodles, ricotta, the Rayos, some cheese. Then he did it again. He baked it, and it came out all soft and
Well, ramen noodles
of course, huh?
the ramen noodles are the kind of noodles that you almost can pan cook them. You know what I mean? Like they don't really need. Do you remember like they have oven ready lasagna noodles that you could just like pre-assemble it and you add
I don't use those.
sauce or water and it cooks. I've done that with regular noodles.
Robert said you can't fry ramen.
Well, I think you can, but you know,
Yeah.
it would take a little effort.
Do you know how they make the little cinnamon curls at Taco Bell? They just fry noodles. Robert says he's got free eggs.
Well, then, maybe you could sell some eggs and then make money for fried chicken.
right, Jennifer? Oh my God. One of the little Chinese restaurants, they call them cocos, and they batter, that batter, tempura batter or whatever. They put the Oreos in there and they fry them.
I've never tried a fried Twinkie or fried cookie. They even fry butter. They've battered butter and deep fried it. They're like
Pearl. She says they call them ramen.
Raymond.
I only said ramen just now because
Suzy
corrects me. Remember when I said ramen? I said yeah. I said, and you just started laughing. You go ramen?
Ramen noodles. I'm so used to you saying it. It doesn't even sound weird anymore.
If you make ramen with more than 3 ingredients, you've been to prison.
Well, I knew a guy who was making it, and he said he was on like a ramen diet, and he put like cilantro in there and some veggies, and then he even put a shrimp, and I was like, fancy, that's
called ramen.
Ramen noodles.
Okay, Purple says she likes Alfredo sauce, shrimp, and ramen.
There you go. I like when there was some kind of
Ramen.
salad and people broke the noodles on top like croutons. And that salad was so good. It was
Oh,
really good.
Purple says she likes putting spaghetti sauce over it.
So she knows about that. Now,
Like
did anybody ever
ramen.
have
Yes.
matcha? They have this. My sister-in-law she made lasagna with matzo, which was it's a stretch, but
Yeah, I would laugh if I told y'all what cheeses I put on my lasagna.
well, I bet cheddar's one of them.
Yeah, I bet. It does go a long way. Yes, I put mozzarella, cheddar, and a little bit of Swiss.
Swiss malt's great, but it has a very different taste. You know, it
Right,
has kind
very much. And I don't put a whole lot of cheddar. So I do the mozzarella. I sprinkle the top with a little bit of cheddar, and then I sprinkle that with a little bit of. You'd be surprised. It is really good. But I don't use ricotta. I don't like ricotta. I don't like the texture. It gives me the dance.
of one of the okay, what you made sounds good, but it doesn't sound like lasagna. But that's okay. I mean, I find
Make
that like
sauce.
did you ever go to like a gourmet pizza shop and then they start putting like arugula and goat cheese on the pizza crust? It's not pizza. It's a sandwich made with pizza dough, but it ain't the same thing. Sorry, raw men, raw, raw.
Ramen. Ramen.
I
Ramen.
had I have some really old ramen noodles because I bought a 6-pack, or I don't know. I bought a big box back when there was that run on the stores around the time of COVID. We went to Walmart and it was the only thing I could find to buy. I thought like the whole pasta aisle was bare. Everybody stripped the whole store down and nothing. And I think I got the last like 4 rolls of toilet paper and some ramen noodles when I brought it home. And I just recently
I love ramen, but not me.
I don't mind them. I think they taste good with cheese, which is really weird. But I would like Parmesan cheese on it or something.
Yeah. Fresh, come here.
I would actually probably like it with like
Come on, Precious.
all those cheeses you mentioned. That would probably taste good on ramen noodles to me.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I actually think chicken soup tastes good with cheese, but that's it's not original.
Yeah, I don't like. Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, he gave me the cup that changes color with cold. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it.
Let us see it change color. You're missing an opportunity to have like. So what color is it changing to?
Purple.
Oh, it's hard to tell. It still kind of looks cola color. Oh, now I see.
But it's got a purple tint to it.
It's got a mood cup.
A mood cup. Yep. A mood cup. You see?
Oh, you know. That's cute. I'm
Oh,
like,
and
you're telling us about all that fantastic magic going on and you can't see.
Oh, that cup smells like somebody had Kool-Aid or something in it. You know how it, like,
So it
Kool-Aid,
smells purple too. It smells purple. It looks.
it smells like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid smells purple to me. Because we only had the grape Kool-Aid.
What flavor is it? Purple.
It's grape, which is always.
What flavor? Red.
When I knew that like you had to add about 2 cups of sugar for a pitcher of Kool-Aid, I stopped drinking that stuff. That was like, ugh, too much.
Yes, I'm back inside, Anitra, in the cool air conditioning. I think even Precious is like, oh, cool.
I cracked the window open earlier to air out the house, but it's still in the 40s over here.
Me too, Pearl. So she loves vanilla cake. I like any kind of cake, except maybe red velvet. I'm not that big of a fan.
I don't even remember ever trying red velvet. I don't know what it tastes like. It tastes like chocolate cake, right? I would think.
I think she's waiting for. She's looking at the door.
She's waiting for Bella to come back in because Thomas took Bella out and he didn't take Precious. And usually I'll bring her out and I'll hold her while I bring Bella out, but none of them do that.
I buy the pre-sweetened but like sugar-free drops of Kool-Aid, and it's great, and I like it. But
I'm not a big grape fan.
it's very chemically. But obviously, I don't care about chemicals if I'm drinking this.
I love Hawaiian punch, the old-fashioned Hawaiian punch.
I used to love that. Oh my god, we used to have that all the time. And then when my friend got moonshine, we mixed it with Hawaiian punch. It was so classy.
Oh God. Yeah, I know it's chocolate, but it's just not the same. Like if you made a really good chocolate cake.
That's what I thought red velvet was. Yeah, I never had it.
It's okay. And it depends on what kind of red food coloring you use, because sometimes it can leave that bitter like taste that they have. Robert doesn't eat cake, but he likes baking it. You like cooking too, Robert. I've seen your videos.
Hawaiian punch.
Yes. You want to go? The ladies that I used to work with, one of them would make she'd make punch. So she took Hawaiian punch, Sprite, orange juice, pineapple juice, and she'd put almost a 5-pound pack of sugar in it. Oh my God. It was so sweet. Everybody was sleeping by the end of the day. Oh, well, I need to. Hey, Debbie. We just kind of goofing off and having a good time here.
Hey, Debbie.
You missed it. I lost electricity. I went in the car. We started out on Suzy's channel, ended up on mine. It's just a fun time.
That's right. We're all over the place. We're gonna have to cut it soon. How many people are here?
9.
9.
We just got here.
9. You sound like you're speaking. Is that German? 9.
9.
9.
It's my Cajun.
It means no. 9. Ich liebe dich.
My son loves Sprite and 7-Up, not me. You know what I equate 7-Up to? When we were little, that's what we got to drink if we were sick. Sprite.
We got ginger ale, and it was probably like Shasta diet ginger ale, and it was probably expired, and it tasted like poison to me.
Right. No, we 7-Up.
Held everything, and no matter what, if it was spoiled, she would still be all 9. I'm like, ugh.
Debbie says she gets coffee IV. I just finished the coffee, Debbie. Now I'm working on Coke. Well, actually, Diet Dr. Pepper. Robert said he quit drinking soda, lost weight, then he started drinking sweet tea and gained it. Now he's only drinking water and coffee. Oh my goodness.
I don't drink enough water.
Oh, Little Debbie moon pies. They have the Little Debbie ice cream here.
Do they have Little Debbie moon pies? Because the moon pie, they have mini moon pies at the Dollar Tree that I saw. But
Pearl says she likes Shasta. God, when we were little, we used to drink Shasta.
My mom only bought like she only bought anything that was like dirt cheap. And like I said, if she bought the diet, diet soda has an expiration and it tastes nasty when it's done. Oh, it passed. She didn't care. She would serve it regardless. And I'd be like,
have the first coffee since noon. That's not good. You're probably missing about 2 cups.
oh, it's getting close to the dog's feeding time. They're gonna start bugging me. They start bugging me around now.
I don't know. I gotta go cook dinner. Supper.
Well, Tony went shopping for food, and then he went to his house to do repairs. And there's a lot of cars in front of my house. I'm assuming my neighbors are having a party. It's like if it's day,
you
there must be a party. They don't invite me too much. Just a couple times a year.
Neighbor. No.
What'd you say?
She's a crazy neighbor.
I don't go out enough to be labeled anything. I probably am considered the kind of neighbor that should leave the house more. They probably wonder.
Oh, you were doing laundry? Hopefully Garrett will do laundry.
I put the laundry in the dryer, but I didn't take it out. So I'm hoping when I go down there, it is dry. So
Oh, okay.
I don't have to like have funky,
Right.
moist laundry.
Debbie started trying to eat mostly fresh. That's cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I used my Keurig for the first time in a really long time, and it failed. On the large cup mode, it barely made a sprinkle of coffee.
Robert, you're not doing well with appliances.
I know.
What's going on with you? She's got to go get baby formula.
Oh, no. Well, probably in a couple hours, Chris, and I'm cooking breaded pork chops.
Ooh, that sounds good. I want to come.
Probably maybe mac and cheese.
Oh, I really want to come.
I know. It's not the good mac and cheese. It's probably going to be like my youngest son doesn't like when I make homemade mac and cheese with like the cheddar cheese and stuff. So I have to buy him make a cheese sauce with Velveeta and stuff.
You know, my idea of mac and cheese was that Stouffer's mac and cheese. I mean, that was literally the kind. That's the only kind we ever got. And I called them TV dinners because, remember TV dinners when you were a kid?
I do.
And then they had, like they would have the corn and the brownie and the corn
Yes.
and the brownie.
I thought those were the best. When my mom would buy TV dinners, I was like so stoked.
Really?
Man.
Me too.
Street tacos. Is that what you're having?
I'm a horrible cook. I love street tacos. But I've never gotten them in the street. I've always gotten them in restaurants.
So your neighbors probably don't like you very much, huh, Robert?
Yeah, I think that the neighbor with the really loud motorcycle, I probably roll my eyes.
Me too, Jennifer. Jennifer says I like my tacos on a plate.
Jennifer, my washer and dryer have been with me since I moved in, and they were already really old. I mean, has anybody ever heard of Roper washer dryer? That's what I have. And Tony said, I remember Roper washer and dryer from like when I lived in apartments. Like, are you looking at what I'm saying or what you're reading?
No, what you were saying.
Yeah, because he said Roper was the brand that landlords used to buy because they wouldn't break down. And I go, well, they obviously last. I mean, I'm going to knock on Formica because.
Well, mine had broke, so we ended up getting one. John found one somewhere. God only knows. Debbie's watching Despicable Me. So many minions. I bet. Has anybody had barbecue mac and cheese? No.
No.
My daughter-in-law cooks barbecue nachos all the time.
What's a barbecue nacho? You put barbecue and then you put cheese on.
I think like you use pulled pork on it, like barbecue pulled pork.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I have leftover food. I could go eat now and tell Tony to,
Debbie says she hates the high efficiency washer. They say a lot of people do, and you got to clean them, otherwise they stink.
My friend was telling me something about that. You really can't put a lot of soap in it. Really, really little bit. But
that's true. No, I haven't. What you haven't? Barbecue mac and cheese is yuck. I haven't tried it.
Well, maybe I'm lucky that my washing machine is probably from the 70s or something and it's still working. I don't.
I've had one of those before, Jennifer, that squeaked the whole time. The belt squeaked the whole time.
I've gone through 3 microwaves and 2 dishwashers and 2 refrigerators. And I've had my oven repaired a few times, but it's the same washer dryer.
Yeah,
I mean,
we have to go through.
And had 2 water heaters.
We went through washers and dryers more than anybody with the 6 kids.
I can imagine.
We were washing all the time.
You probably should have had 2 and 2.
Yeah, really. That's what we used to laugh about, but we didn't. She said if she'd get her old washer back, she'd pay $2,000.
That's funny.
Oh, the barbecue mac and cheese.
What's the
Yeah.
barbecue? Does it have some barbecue sauce on it, or do you just heat it up on the
I
barbecue?
don't know. Purple, how's it made?
I want to know. I'm thinking it has like if you do nachos, they put salsa on it. So instead of salsa, they put barbecue sauce,
Hmm.
probably, and then they still put the like nacho on top.
Oh, the nachos? No, they use barbecue pork, like pulled pork, on it. The nachos that Becca makes.
I want cheese now. You guys got me wanting cheese and fried foods. Bad.
Go make some cream
I'm
cheese.
hungry.
I am too.
And now that I said I'm hungry, the dogs are gonna come running up the stairs
What?
because they're hungry.
You hungry too, Beck? It's cooked on the barbecue. Oh, okay. So it's smoky tasting, not necessarily have barbecue sauce. She said it's cooked on the barbecue.
Okay. My barbecue is now currently, we haven't used it. I have the replacement parts in my basement, but I haven't put it back together. So much. So much to do. I should do it before it gets hot and eat-y.
We had shrimp stew yesterday
I have some frozen shrimp.
and the day before. I cooked it Friday since we don't eat meat on Friday.
But I still have chicken soup. And I have leftover food from the night before.
Oh, okay. He said there's a place called Max. You can buy any kind of mac and cheese you can think of.
Well, I just want the regular kind. But
That's what my daughter wants. And we got a new place called Johnny's Pizza. And that's what Marie wants.
I'd like the local pizza place here. I would miss it when I move.
I bet she doesn't know I have a menu in my car. My mom went with her friend and she said she ordered Hawaiian pizza. She said it tasted like dessert.
Well, I had it once. It was okay, but it wasn't really like it's not what like I said, the weird kind of pizzas to me just taste like sandwiches on pizza bread.
Yeah.
Not
I like to make mine, Debbie, with no veggies, just the meat. I'll put onions in them, but that's about it.
I kind of wish I had some celery for the soup. I like the taste of celery and soup. I don't really like eating celery, but I like the taste of it, so I just leave the pieces whole so you can fish them out and throw it away.
Robert said it's called steak. Now, I love a good chuck steak. I mean, a chuck roast. So good.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
That
sounds good.
It's been a long time since I've had that.
It's chicken finger pizza. Is it?
I think
really, chicken finger pizza is really good. I don't know, Anitra.
Well, they make something called chicken parm pizza, so that sounds a little bit like that.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess. We used to have this.
They salivate.
It was a buffet, but they closed it down, and now it's this Johnny's place, but they don't have a buffet. She said it's really good.
I'm gonna have to go get food now, you guys. Thanks a lot.
I gotta go cook. They have celery season.
I'm hungry. I should have.
Oh my God. He said the last roast he made was 5 pounds and he cooked it like a steak and ate the entire one. Oh God.
Food in one sitting. Could have divided.
That's a lot of food.
Yeah, that would. Well, I mean, when you actually cook a chuck steak and it's like 5 pounds, it sort of shrinks down about 3. It looks like.
But, yeah, that's true. You're right.
But still,
I could probably almost eat a whole chuck steak. I mean, chuck roast. They're not very big and they're not very thick. So
back in the day, I could eat a lot at one sitting. Now it would take me a couple days, maybe a few days to eat. I don't really eat a lot at one sitting, but I sometimes go back later and eat again, which is not right. Like the whole point of not having a big capacity is to just stop and be done.
Right.
What was that noise?
My husband is somewhere
Oh, okay.
that he probably just drove up. Oh, I made a sale on Macari.
Ah, really?
I
What?
did.
What?
Hey, honey, we just got electricity back. Oh no.
What?
I saw these cabinet drawer pulls.
Oh, I had stuff like that. I threw away. Oh, wait, maybe I didn't throw them away. Maybe I still have them. I didn't know I
Oh,
them.
$2.
How much?
32.
That's a lot. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I thought old cabinet pulls would be worth it.
So now I have to they're not, I don't think they're very old. And now I need to look in my eBay so I can end them.
There you do. There you go. So
Uh-oh.
let's go and do some work. And
Yeah, my husband's home, so anyway.
well, to everybody, thank
Some drawer pulls. Drawer handles, pulls, whatever you want to call them, for 32 on Macari. I had sent her an offer yesterday. I had them listed for like 42, I think, maybe something like that. So
I'm not.
anyway.
Did you see Robert's comment? That's it.
She's working on a bikini body. So carbs and calories are my enemy. Yeah, I hear that, Debbie. I could do carbs and no calories and still work for bikini body. So
even when I felt like I was a good weight, my body was not bikini ready. I mean, I look like a raisin. So it wasn't like
oh my god. That's
I
funny.
needed what I need is like a burkini, like the ones that have legs and arms.
The old fashioned bikinis.
Well, they have this thing called a burka-ini and burkini. I want that. I don't want to be in the sun and I don't want anybody to see. So it's perfect for me.
You funny. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
See y'all on Tuesday, and Yvonne is going to join us for the auction. So we'll see y'all then. I have the cortisol beer belly. I got that too. I got that cortisol belly.
My midriff got bigger as I got older too, and I'm stressed out. It's terrible.
I hear you. All right, guys, gotta go.
There. Bye.
Bye. Y'all have a good evening. Let's see if I can.